Now, to start off, what was your background pre-Ironhack and what were you doing before enrolling in the bootcamp?
Yeah, so I started my professional journey as a cosmetologist. Completely different field. I was licensed in the United States in the state of Maryland. I specialized in color design, color
Nice.
theory. I worked with more alternative clientele. So think like out of the norm colors, think rainbow, pastel pink, green highlights. My passion has always been about creativity and thinking outside of the box,
Yes.
especially when it comes to aesthetic, design, and overall look. I've always had an interest in going above and beyond what is normal, considered normal in creativity.
Cool. That sounds really interesting. And what really inspired you to join the web development bootcamp at Ironhack, considering it's not as creative?
So, hairstyling did not satisfy me, to be honest. I identify as an extroverted introvert. I love meeting people and creating beautiful things when it came to hair, but I burnt out quickly, especially since it's very much stylist clientele, lots of clientele. I talk to people all day. But when I was younger, when I was a girl, I loved creating very simple HTML websites. I remember when I was young, I actually thought about this when I was originally deciding to change careers. I created HTML websites for me and my friends for a musician that we really liked, just,
Nice.
to design pictures, create posts. And I thought back to my love for designs, my curiosity for coding, going beyond HTML. I wanted to put it together and go a step above in into web development. Um, I found Ironhack by researching online. I knew two things. I knew I wanted to go to a web development bootcamp that grew their students, especially somebody like me who didn't have a prior background in coding. And I wanted to just be involved in a new community, a new place. And I just really felt that Ironhack's beliefs matched my own. It was very much did a quick Google search and I found the website. I was like, wow, it was like the stars aligned. It was meant to be.
No, like no, hearing that seems very full circle. I feel like whenever whatever we do as children, it kind of follows us back when we're adults. So that's lovely to hear. And then choosing
Yeah.
the part-time option, how has this been helping you manage other things outside of Ironhack?
Well, so the part-time program is great. I personally find myself to be a slow learner. So besides the fact that I have time to do other things. Like, I thought I would probably still be working while in Ironhack, and I wanted to have that time to be able to work and be with my family. Luckily for me, I am able to dedicate my entire time to Ironhack, but because I'm more of a slow learner, I'm able to fully absorb the content. It gives me time outside of class to be able to study, to work on my labs, give me more time to just really take in all the content. I found that the pace works great for me, especially since, like I said before, I don't have prior experience. So, because of that, I'm able to just really set aside time to learn and fully grasp the topics.
Amazing. And has Ironhack's financing options helped you in any way? And if so, how?
Yes, absolutely. So that was something that really caught my eye as well. The financing option to pay in monthly installments for me, that worked amazing because it really cleared any anxieties and stress that I had about paying all at once.
Mhm.
And also being from the US, I'm so used to very big student loans and having to pay so much out of pocket. It really eased my anxieties to the point where I didn't have to worry about paying a big bill. I could focus on learning and paying each month with what fit me, and it really just completely erased all stress and anxiety of payment. Like,
Mhm.
that is something that's in the back of my mind now.
I love that for you, because with financial stress and work stress, it can be a lot to handle
Yeah.
all at once. So I
Yeah.
love that for you. And now, less about Iron and Hack. What has been your favorite part of the boot camp? What has stood
Well,
out to you the most?
that is a very difficult question because there's a lot that I really, really enjoy about the boot camp so far. But I think the biggest thing for me is when I was originally looking at different web development boot camps and schools, I wanted a school that was like a community. I
Mhm.
wanted classes that weren't just a teacher going on a long lecture and then you go and do some tests and some homework. Um, Not only are my teaching staff and my classmates really a joy to engage with, but the way Ironhack has their teaching style set up, I struggled a little bit with standardized testing back when I was in grade school. And the fact that Ironhack, they know that you don't learn by memorizing and taking a test. They want you to do. And that
Exactly.
was the biggest thing for me is showing what I've learned by doing it, not by memorizing certain things and writing a test. That I felt was the best way for me to learn is by doing and having a teaching staff and classmates that make class fun and enjoyable. And like I have a family and a community outside of my own family, like people that I can express my joys, my stresses without any judgment. That is the biggest thing is there's just no judgment when it comes to learning, regardless of who you are or where you come from.
That's so beautiful. No, because Ironhack and its community is like what really motivates the students because you're all in this together in a way, and like
Mhm.
there's no wrong or right answer. We're just learning here. So I love to hear that. And what has been the most challenging part of the boot camp so far, and how have you really overcome it, if you have?
Yeah, so I definitely have had challenges again. Like I didn't have prior coding experience, so it's not like I was able to just grasp everything in and instantly spit it back out and know it 100%. I struggled with some difficult topics because coding is not easy. Um, and I didn't always understand everything, and I felt, kind of low about myself because I wasn't understanding certain things that maybe some of my other classmates were. But that was okay because I felt like I not just felt like, I could tell that Ironhack, both the teaching staff, the community, they really don't judge. And my teacher has said to me so many times, because I'm always like, I'm sorry for my stupid question. They're like, there are no stupid questions here. Um, they don't judge. You are allowed to ask whatever you need to help you. And it's just a big community, always here to help, not to judge, to be there for you, to support you, no matter what your struggles are, because we all come from different backgrounds. And that is the biggest thing that I really love about being at Ironhack so far is they don't care where you were previously. They don't care that I was a hairstylist or that maybe I didn't do so well on standardized testing. It's all about learning together and being a community, like I said before, and just not feeling stupid and building up each other's confidence and, being able to ask those questions that, yeah, I might think maybe stupid questions, but there are no stupid questions. And my teacher loves to tell me that all the time.
You asked, you know what I mean? Like some people don't even ask and they
Mhm.
regret it later on, you know?
Mhm.
No, I love your answers. They're very positive. And how would you describe the boot camp in a few words, to someone who has no knowledge over it?
Yeah, so I know I keep saying it over and over, but it's very much community driven and I would say, passionate for all learning styles. Ironhack wants you to succeed regardless of who you are or where you come from, what your background is.
Amazing. And how has Ironhack been helping you prepare for the job market? And if so, how? Because I know that is also one thing that many students are curious to know more about. And yeah, would love to hear what you have to think about it.
Yes, definitely. That is actually one of the things that really made me choose Ironhack is the fact that they don't just give you all this information and then throw you out to the sharks.
Mhm.
They have a dedicated career service of knowledgeable career advisors. They have helped me set up my resume. They help you find jobs. Like I said, they don't throw you out to the sharks. They have a dedicated community. Again, I know I keep using that word, but
Keep repeating it.
only career advisors, but alumni who have found success after Ironhack. I mean, they have proof in their own students who come back and share their experiences. And I've connected with so many people through LinkedIn. Um, I love reading people's stories and where they've gone. And it's just nice that even after you graduate, that's why I say it feels like a home and a family here because even after you graduate, they don't forget about you. They help you. They want you to succeed outside of school. They want you to find that job and they want you to be happy with your career. And that was actually a reason why I really chose Ironhack because previous schools that I've gone to, they spit you out. They're like, "Okay, your
Yeah,
education's
they
done."
forget about you.
No, I really do believe that even though Ironhack has thousands of students past now, they really care about each individual person and they want everyone to succeed.
Amazing. And final question, what advice would you give to someone considering joining a web development bootcamp in specific, based on your own experience?
Well, I would say be at ease. I mean, for me, I'm a very anxious person. I starting school again. I started school in my mid-20s. I was like, oh, I feel weird starting school again, completely changing careers. I had so
Yeah.
many anxieties and stressors, and I just say be at ease, be open, and don't hold back, and never feel stupid. Like I said earlier, there's no stupid questions. My teachers are constantly checking in to make sure that I'm doing okay, that I feel okay. There isn't there's no room for anxiety because everyone is here to help you. And there are people like me who start from zero experience, no previous experience, or people who do have experience who want to help you. And I just really say let go of your worries and open yourself up to a wonderful and modern learning experience because we're not here to fail, we're only here to succeed. And Ironhack really does promote that and provide that.
Exactly. And any final words before we leave? Something that you didn't mention that you would love to mention while we're here, or no pressure as well if you don't have.
Yeah. I have a little some notes here because I wanted to jumble down some stuff because I mean I really do love the boot camp. It is an amazing place. I feel like I have a family, a community, um, and it's nice. I've been able to meet other people from different parts of the world, make connections that I never thought I'd make before. I mean, Ironhack really makes me feel confident in switching careers and going out of my comfort zone because I was a hairstylist. I was always curious about coding, but I never thought I would be at this point where I can feel confident with myself and be ready to jump out in the job world, ready to create again, put my creativity into something that isn't hair, maybe something that some people wouldn't consider a really creative job. I mean, Ironhack has shown me that people like me, people who are different from me, it doesn't matter who you are. There is something out there for everyone, and Ironhack is here to provide that and show you that and give confidence, especially to people like me who came in not really having a lot.